Types of high school sports. Not finna waste time, so let's go ahead and get into it. First up, football. Alright, football is just a staple sport in all schools, bro. Like, no matter what high school you go to, if there's a football game going on that Friday, everybody's finna be there. It's finna be packed out, hype as hell, and everybody finna have a good time there. Like, football is one of those sports that if you play it in high school, you have instant clout. It doesn't matter if you're a star player or if you're just a bench warmer, you're still gonna have a little bit of clout. Just saying that you're on varsity football is just gonna bring more status to your name, no matter how good you are. And if you're the star football player at a high school, over with. It's over with. You can deadass have any girl you want, bro. And if you're a little bit attractive, all the hoes gonna love you. Of course, you get all the stereotypical cheerleaders. Definitely get all the 10s in the schools. And you most definitely get them volleyball players, bro. Who we're actually finna talk about later. Even if you're ugly, you still gonna get hoes. Being a star football player is a cheat code. Plus, the teachers will give you more leeway. They gonna like you more. They gonna kind of favor you in class. Of course, the coach gonna love you, so he gonna give you special privileges. And if you go to a football-based school, the principal will probably give you special privileges. Like, you may be able to skip a couple detentions, pass with a couple failing grades. And if you get caught in the janitor's closet with one of the many hoes that you have at your disposal, you might just let it slide and act like it never happened. Our football players really got it made in high school. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially if you D1. If you're a 5-star, over with. And we all know them football players be running trains on the school hoes. A team bonding experience with a future PO prospect. That's all they view it as. Overall, football is a dope sport, and you should play it in high school if you can. Don't go too hard though, if you don't want to end up like this guy. All in all, I'm gonna give football an A+. Next, the basketball players. For whatever reason, every single basketball player I come across is always cocky as hell, bro. Like, I get having confidence and like believing in yourself, but some of y'all just be doing way too much, bro. Like, when you have high school basketball players saying that they can be pro NBA players in the 1v1s, you know it's gotten too crazy. And a lot of this has to deal with social media nowadays. Literally everything basketball is getting monetized. Like, you really can't go to a high school basketball game without seeing 3 professional cameras and a guy with a Balls Life shirt on. Like, that type of shit kind of just takes the fun out the game, bro. Because now people aren't playing for fun, they're playing for highlights. I just don't like it. And for the actual sport, basketball is cool, but like, you gotta be tall to play. Like, you really can't play basketball for fun no more. Like, if you play, you gotta be good. That's the thing I like about football though. Anybody can play football and they might actually, get some minutes in game. Like, you can get that nerdy ass weird kid in the back of the class to go try out for football, and hey, he might get a spot as a starting water boy. Shit, if he's good enough, he might make All-American. You never know. You can also just get a random soccer player and he'll be a good kicker or punter for you. But with basketball, you have to be good at the sport. If you're not, you're not even finna make the team. But if you are a good basketball player, you do get all the hoes. Especially if you're a 5-star, you're a D1 athlete, and you're above the height of 6 foot, you get all the hoes there. If you got the measurements, everybody thinks you're going to the league. And most hoes just see this as an opportunity, so of course they're gonna be on your meat. Basketball games get live, but like, there's no environment like a football game, bro. Like, let's just be real. Overall, basketball is still a top tier sport in my opinion, but like, it just feels like a business in high school nowadays. And that just shouldn't happen. When you have Balls Life recording 3rd grade basketball games, you know it's kind of got out of hand. So a top tier sport, I'll give it like an A-. Moving on though. Soccer. Ooh. Bro, soccer is one of them sports where, like, I'm gonna be real, for Americans, it's boring as hell. But anywhere else, soccer is like the most popular sport ever. But in American schools, nobody care about this. So I'm just gonna be real. If you say you play soccer, people are just not gonna care. Shout out to all the soccer players. We see you working, but like, still, I'm just being real. Most of the soccer players just be Hispanics and Africans and all that, so. Which, I mean, this is their sport, so that makes sense. But occasionally you get the average tanner in there, but mostly this is just a Hispanic and African sport. And the Meggers be playing too, if they're not too busy trapping out with John Moran and his gang. Hey, trapping comes first, soccer comes second, always. But the main reason why I brought this topic up is to talk about the soccer girls. Y'all already know how I am. I don't know why y'all thought anything different. If we're talking about ranking the baddest female athletes, soccer girls gotta come in top 5. Like, I don't know if it's because most of them are Hispanic girls, but like, they always be fine, bro. I don't even know. Even on Team USA, there's that one Alexis Morgan girl who was fine as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, soccer girls just got it, bro. Like I'd rather go to a girls soccer game than a guys soccer game. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, guys soccer, that's cool. Like, World Cup was amazing. I don't know. It's just something about girls soccer, bro. I don't know. Same thing with baseball and softball, but we'll talk about that later. All in all, I'm gonna give soccer, I'm gonna give them a B-. And if I'm being real, the only reason why I'm giving them a B- is because I know all the soccer players are gonna come at me at the comments if I give them a C. So B- you go. Plus, I've never heard of a soccer school. Like, it's either a basketball, football, or baseball school. Next, we got baseball. Okay, I'm sorry I gotta say this. My opinion, baseball is the lamest sport to watch in high school, bruh. Like, baseball in general is just a lame sport to watch. But when you watch high school, it's just so lame, bro. I'm sorry, I just can't get into it. First off, baseball games be taking so long, bro. Like, why does it take 9 innings, bro? It should only be like 4 or something. Like, I guarantee if they make games 4 innings, bro, people will be packed out watching it. Or at least 5 or something. I don't know. Just make it shorter. Overall, it's just an L sport to watch, and nobody wants to watch it. Let's be real. Like, even at a baseball school, the stands will never be filled, bro. Like, I get bored watching professionals play, bro. Why do you think I'm gonna be entertained watching high schoolers play, bro? And honestly, if you're not a top tier baseball player, you're not getting hosed. Like, that's just bottom line. You're just not. But again, I'm not gonna trash on y'all too much because I do see all the work that baseball players be putting in. Like, y'all really deserve y'all credit because baseball is hard as hell to like be good in. So I'm not trying to trash y'all. I'm just telling y'all the reality. Unless you go to a baseball school, most likely nobody cares about baseball. Continue all that work though, because we see that work. And plus, baseball players get paid a lot of money. But all in all, I think I'm gonna give baseball a C tier. Let's be real. The sport is boring, bro. Nobody wants to watch that shit. What people do want to watch though is softball. And it's for all the wrong reasons. Bro, softball gotta be one of the most entertaining sports out there, bro. And I'm gonna be real, it has nothing to do with the actual sport they're playing. They're just fun as shit. Like, for whatever reason, softball players are required to wear like tight fitting clothing, which I just don't understand it. But in doing this makes them look 10 times better. Like, y'all softball players really do got it, I'm not gonna lie. So I'd rather go to a softball game than go to a baseball game. Call me horny all you want, but you're thinking the same exact thing too. I don't know what it is about softball girls. Most of them are white, by the way. They always like black guys. Always. It's even though the type of black guys they like. Just being real. But if they don't, they like the Tanners, the Bradys, the Brocks, or whatever, the football player white guys. Giving them a tier, I'm gonna give them a B. Not yet a B+, but hey, you got potential. Moving on though. Lastly, in my opinion, probably one of the best sports, volleyball. Now I know what y'all are thinking. I know why y'all probably think I think this is one of the best ones. But I'm gonna just be real with you. You're exactly right, bro. Cause goddamn, volleyball players are fine as hell, bro. Most volleyball girls are thick. It's just like a requirement for them. Like, the baddest girls in school are always the volleyball players. Like, it's just always a common thing. But volleyball girls are always popular though. Like, but for whatever reason, they always walk around school with a knee brace on. Like, they'll get one little injury and then all of a sudden they're wearing a knee brace for the rest of the school year, bro. Like, it is never that serious, bro. Softball girls be doing this too sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. But in all seriousness though, volleyball is entertaining as hell too. Like, have y'all ever watched a college volleyball game, bro? Like, those games are so intense, bro. All the spikes and going back and forth. Volleyball is just an entertaining sport to watch in general, bro. It's fun to play too, especially high school games too. Like, they're entertaining as hell. If y'all would stop just looking at their ass and like look at the actual sport, you will see it too. But overall, if you don't go to volleyball games, go to them. They're entertaining as hell. And as people, I think we really should just support volleyball more because like it's way too entertaining to be looked over sometimes. Like volleyball should be like one of the premier sports in every single high school. Dead ass. If it's not already. All in all, I'm gonna give volleyball an A. It's one of the best sports in the high school, and it's really just a top tier sport in general. Like, it should get a lot more love than it does. Besides that, I think that's the end of the video. I'm making a part 2 because I cut out a lot of sports. Just didn't have enough time, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to continue with the school series. Going to do some more stuff. Besides that, go ahead and follow all my socials. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Discord right here. You already know. That's pretty much it. So, hey, appreciate y'all for watching. Love y'all. Thank you, and goodbye. Bro, the 2010s was a wild time, bro. Kids these days will never understand the pure joy I got when I turned on my Wii after school, bro.